It was not by chance that this struggle came to be. The blame falls squarely upon my shoulders for giving evil the chance it needed, and therefore fulfilling an ancient prophecy. Raiden's Earthrealm champions had failed to stop the Deadly Alliance from fully resurrecting the mummified army of the Dragon King. In the end, only Raiden himself stood between Earthrealm and total destruction. Defying the Elder God's wishes, he alone challenged Quan Chi and Shang Tsung in mortal combat, Earthrealm's last hope for freedom. Raiden fought well against the two sorcerers, and it seemed as though victory was at hand. But the combined might of Quan Chi and Shang Tsung proved to be overwhelming, even for a Thunder God. Raiden was defeated. The Deadly Alliance had won. Their victory was short-lived. As suspicion and lust for power overcame both Quan Chi and Shang Tsung, the former allies turned on each other. The Deadly Alliance was no more. Quan Chi defeated Shang Tsung and reveled in his conquest. But it is said that there is only one true ruler of Outworld. And that ruler had returned. Onaga, former Emperor of Outworld, the Dragon King. The prophecy had been fulfilled. The Dragon King had indeed returned to Outworld to reclaim his army and impose his dominance. Death awaited all who stood in his way. And so it was that a new alliance was formed out of desperation. Sworn enemies joined forces to combat a greater threat. Raiden began to realize that even their combined might was not enough to defeat the Dragon King. There was only one chance left. Raiden's sacrifice was in vain, for the blast had little effect on the Dragon King. Now Onaga has what he needs to shape the realms as he sees fit. I was the fool who brought him this power. Only I can destroy this threat, born of deception.
Hello guys, this is Noob Zero back with some more Mortal Kombat Deception. And this time we're using...
I am the Chosen One.
That's right, Liu Kang, the Chosen One. I gotta pick his original look.
Liu Kang.
Ooh, Liu Kang's gonna kick some butt. Bruce Lee style.
Round one. Fight! Liu Kang wins.
He touched me, I didn't say he could touch me.
Round two. Fight!
This one's forward, forward, up, up, X. We're gonna wear his clothes. He said, "Wow."
Liu Kang wins. Fatality.
That's a stupid fatality. Stupid funny. That last fatality I did too, by the way, is a sweep away.
Round one. Fight! Liu Kang wins.
I have a feeling Hotaro's not gonna feel too great here in a minute. Oh, I knew it. He's feeling a little pressed for time.
Liu Kang wins. Flawless victory.
Oops.
Round one. Fight!
What'd you get, buddy?
Wins. Round two. Fight!
This one is a sweep away, back 3 times, forward in triangle. And I think I like this one the better of the two. The other one's okay because it's funny, but I like this one more. I really think they should have gave the fatalities that Li Mai has to Liu Kang. Those are very Bruce Lee-like.
Round one. Fight!
wrong direction. Why are we not finishing the combo? Oh! Alright, time to put a hurt on him. Oops!
Liu Kang wins. Flawless victory. Round 1. Fight! Liu Kang wins. Round 2. Fight!
Oh, beat us to it.
Liu Kang wins. Harakiri. Round 1. Fight! Liu Kang wins. Round 2. Fight!
He wishes. Goodbye. He was trying to avoid that 2 times in a row. Nope.
Wins. Round 1. Fight!
Yeah, right. You deserve all that. Good night. Good night, Smoke.
Round 2. Fight!
Ooh, we're probably done this round. Yep.
Smoke wins.
Turn up the heat.
Round 3. Fight!
Well, kept stopping my combos, so we didn't really get to finish that the way I wanted to. But that's okay. I'll show you those combos in the combo practice or whatever in the end. We really shouldn't have to switch too much with Liu Kang. We can. What did he say? No more candy? What?
Fight.
Oh, there's that magical throw. Oh, I hate that throw. That throw is so stupid.
Onaga wins.
What a punk. We're going to have to turn up the heat the next round.
Round 3. Fight.
Come on with that throw right there. Whatever. There we go. Potentially, you can usually stay in his first stance. You don't really have to switch too much.
Liu Kang wins.
But Liu Kang beats his ass pretty hard already.
Liu Kang's friends had been freed, Onaga had been defeated, and the realms were secure once more. But there was one battle that remained. Liu Kang's body had been used by some unknown force as a tool of destruction. It had left death in its wake, and needed to be stopped. The chaos would end in Earthrealm. The fight raged with neither combatant able to best the other, when a jolt of energy crackled through them both. Liu Kang's nerves blazed like fire, and he felt a rush of air fill his lungs for the first time since his death. He was Liu Kang once more, protector of Earthrealm, champion of Mortal Kombat.
Well, looks like Raiden saved him. It's interesting how later on in the storyline, Raiden does something similar like that, but that ends up killing him. So it is kind of cool to see how the other side, when the timeline was kind of altered before we got to 11. Anyway, guys, let's get into practice. Alright, guys, first one we're going to start with is Ghostly Strikes. Now, you can also do Berserker Rage. It's going to be this, and the end result's going to be the same damage, but it's more reliable to do Ghostly Strikes. because of the timing. So we'll do Ghostly Strikes, and then right after, we're going to do Kang Bang. This should be around 29 to 30% damage. And as you can see, you got to let them drop just a little bit. Alright, the next one we're going to do Berserker Rage. And then right after you do Berserker Rage, you're going to do Flying Bicycle Kick. This should be around 27% damage. Nice little 11 hit combo. Definitely fun. Alright, so the next one. This one's going to be a little bit hard. But you guys can get this if you practice it. Okay, so the first one you're going to start with is Blurry Fury. And the end of Blurry Fury, it's going to pop them up. You'll be in the next stance. Now, after you do that, then you want to do Forceful. Okay? So make sure, right after it pops them up, you shouldn't have to wait too long, and go right into Forceful. Now that combo there is going to say it's 30 at the base, but it's anywhere from 30 to 35%, depending on who you fight. Okay, now this one's going to be Blurry Flurry again, but at the end of this combo, you're going to do Flying Bicycle Kick. And that'll be 28 to 29%. Alright, again, we're going to do Blurry Flurry again. And now when it switches to the next stance, you're going to do Ripple Lifter. And that one will be around 28 to 30% as well. Alright, so in second stance, we're going to start with Death Fists. And then we're going to do Monster Kicks. And when you do this one, you just only do circle XX and you skip the last X. This will be 32 hit or 32 damage. Now you can also do a variation of it and do triple kicks, but that'll be 30% damage. And you can see 7 hits, 32% damage. Alright, again in the second stance, we're going to do Death Fists. And after Death Fists, we're going to do Flying Bicycle Kick. And there you go. That's 33 or 35, depending on who you're fighting. Again, we're going to do Death Fists. And right after Death Fists, we're going to do Ripple Lifter in the second stance. Now you can see in his second stance, a lot of these moves hit harder than the first stance. First stance is a little bit faster, but the second stance hits harder. So that's 33% again. Now while in weapon stance, we're going to start with 4-hit blaster, and right after, we're going to do Nitro Blister. And sometimes that last weapon hit will miss. It doesn't matter. It's still going to be around 22%, 23% damage. Alright, now back in his weapon stance, we're going to do 4-hit blaster again. And this time, after 4-hit blaster, we're going to do Flying Bicycle Kick. And there you go, 12 hits, 25% damage. Alright, last one with him. We're going to again use 4-hit blaster. And then you're going to do Chaco Frenzy. And you can see it's 22% damage. Alright guys, that's all I have for Liu Kang. Liu Kang, man, just causes lots of damage. You can tell just in a lot of his moves there are ridiculous. They're anywhere from 30 to 35, sometimes 40 depending on who you're fighting. And he's quick enough to be all over you before you can do anything about it. Now, and of course, Armageddon, he's really fun in that too. He's got some really fast moves and a lot of good air moves. And of course, we'll get to that eventually. I think we're done here. Someone did request that I do Combat chess. I will do that eventually. I'll do some combat chess, and I might even do the puzzle combat. That is pretty fun. I might do that with a friend or something, just so we can see how those different characters work instead of being the same character the whole time. Anyway, guys, until then, I will see you next time. I'm Noob Zero, and I'm out.